Coming up next, we have our popular segment called Qanoon. Qanoon will be headed here on this programming by attorney who's very famous and popular, attorney Raja Bhandari of Sex and Settlements. His topic today will be, what if I become incapacitated? Let's find out and learn.
Good afternoon, this is Raja Bhandari from Sex and Settlements and Law Offices Raja Bhandari of Annandale, Virginia. Welcome back friends to Qanoon. Qanoon is your own segment, your questions, and I'm trying to answering those questions related to will and trust or power of attorney. Now last week we were talking about probate, and when we finished the probate we were talking about the legally incapacitation when you have a situation when you are not able to make decision and someone has to come and take care of you. What happened is that I give you one real scenario that one of my clients long time back, I used to tell him, beg him that please make some documents. You own a business, your wife doesn't have anything in the business or in the house, everything on your name. If something happened, he never listens to me. As most of the case happens, because these kind of documents are always on the back burner because we don't need it. If you want to buy a house, you will sign all kind of documents. If you want to do anything related to business, you will do. But when it comes to will, power of attorney, all those documents, oh कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा, क्या है, कहाँ जा रहे हैं, ये चीज़ें हमेशा दिमाग में आती. So, लेकिन what happened to that particular situation is that when I was repeatedly requesting him to do something, he did not. One day, poor fellow went into coma. He got sick. And now the whole business got stopped. Nobody was able to cash the checks, do anything whatsoever matter. Now we don't have any guardianship or any power of attorney for that matter. In order to receive a guardianship for him, for his wife, it cost that particular family over $40,000. Reason? Because all the doctors has to go to the court and testify that yes, he is incapacitated because the estate was very large. Judge was not in mood to listen that I will take the affidavits. He wants the testimony. Honorable judge wants everybody who was treating that particular person. Well, again, it is a difficult situation not only to have that particular date from the judge or from the court, and then at that date has to be accommodated with the doctors because they are very busy, and other individuals who can testify for that matter that is illegal, that it is a proper case, he is not able to make a position to that all these decisions. So that cost a lot of money to that particular family in order to get the guardianship. After the guardianship, obviously wife was able to do certain situation, but they have to go to probate and they have open the estate after he dies though. Now remember one thing, when you are in a coma, you are not done. That means we cannot open the estate. It is because power of attorney dies with the person and will start when the person dies. Now in this particular conditions, he was not able to make a decision. So the wife can make a decision on behalf of him, and so she was doing it. Now that is called guardianship. How we can avoid guardianship in that particular matter is that we call durable power of attorney. Durable power of attorney means that when you give someone, your attorney in fact, a power to do all those, it will be financial, it can be real estate, it can be anything on your behalf. The way you can do it, the other person can do when you are not able to do anything, you are incapacitated. Now the durable power of attorney is valid even you are alive, when you are alive and you are not able to make a position, so it can be durable power, it can go for longer period of time. Now power obviously is a very powerful tool, and you are giving your powers to someone, so you must be having the person. Most of the time it is between the spouses. Of course, when we prepare the estate planning, then we give power of attorney, durable power of attorney to each spouse, and sometime spouses want that their kids to be enter in that particular power of attorney in the absence of spouse is not able to manage that. So, durable power of attorney is not a small tool, it is a properly written legal document and it gives plenty of powers, all the powers I would say, whatever you want to give to that person in the absence of you or your spouse or in whatever the case may be, so they can manage your affair. So, please make sure when you give a power of attorney, you make sure the person you are giving power of attorney is a trusted one and that cannot take advantage of your assets for that, because you are not in a position to see what is going on. Of course, he or she will be following your instructions in the durable power of attorney, but obviously someone can take advantage of that too. So, friends, this is what we call the guardianship, the situation I explained it to you, and the durable power of attorney. Coming week, I will be talking about a medical power of attorney and the other power of attorneys for that matter, so that why it is required, and in case something happened to you and you end up in a hospital, so then we will be talking about the other. If you have any question, as I requested before, please send us to our studios, email, phone, whatever the way you want to, we will definitely entertain. This is Raja Bhandari. Please remember one thing, if you don't have a will, fate of your children is in the hands of state. So long.